Hello everyone, JT Kills are here. I've got a huge update from Terraria now, which has just come out from Redigit, and he's going to be saying a lot of stuff about the game, which is basically going to make it like 2 times as big. I'm just going to be talking over this first picture, and I'll get to this shortly, and there's about 4 more images after this, so stay watching this video to see them all. And first of all, he has confirmed that the update will come out for 1.1 on December the 1st, which is good, that's what we wanted. And he said there's going to be 39 new monsters and 4 brand new bosses, which is amazing. And I don't know if it will be some of them bosses that I've already checked out before and talked to you guys about. And there's also 222 new items, including 4 sets of armor and 21 accessories. And there's brand new NPCs, there's 3 new NPCs, all waiting to be rescued, which I'll go over later, which we see in one of the screenshots, which is this one, I think, actually. And hard mode, starting hard mode is pretty straightforward. Go to hell, take revenge on the guide for all the times he let the slimes in your house, and destroy a giant creature made out of leftover body parts that pukes up worms and shoots lasers out of its eyes. Well, yeah, that sounds kind of cool. It's probably a bit of an exaggeration over everything you can do in the game, but it looks pretty cool. Let's move on to this first picture. You can see, obviously, the player in the middle is wearing blue armor, which is probably one of the newest armors. And then we see the nurse on the right side, on the left side, one of the new NPCs. And just before we look at more of the new interesting things, the inventory's got all the new things we're seeing in, like the Pwn Hammer, the some of the unholy weapons, the godly shotguns in slot 2 there, Sun's Fury, things like that. Okay, now let's look over to the right. You can see it says housing, and then it's got a question mark, then the guide, the merchant, the nurse, the miney guy, and the dryad. And then on the left is like some other people and one of the new NPCs. And in this house, I'm not sure if this will be randomly generated or if you create this house yourself, but it has got a banner of the NPC, and there is a question mark hovering over just before your cursor, so maybe this is like a kind of quest, and it says at the bottom, this house is missing a light source. So maybe it's like a quest, you have to house them and then they'll give you something, like a mini quest, which would be kind of cool, making it more like an RPG. So that's all awesome. And then going on to this next picture, we can see, obviously, this player wearing the blue armor still in the Hell World, and you've got some new enemies firing fire arrows there. And also, just take a look at this. Top right of the screen, you can see like a block with a 1 on it, and like bottom, middle, towards the right, there's like an arrow going left and then down. So maybe these are some of the new redstone blocks, or just something cool like that, where you point circuits around or something, you find them in the underworld. This next image is the godly shotgun. It is just a new shotgun in the game, which we've seen in previous screenshots on some of my previous videos. It has 24 range damage, 19% critical strike chance. It's very slow speed, very strong knockback, which is always good, especially when fighting them meteor head things, which are piss annoying. Fires a spread of bullets, which is like kill more enemies at once. Plus 17% damage, plus 5% critical strike chance, and plus 15% knockback. So, as we can see from here as well, we also know that they're going into a lot more depth now over the weapons and what damage they can do. As there's loads more items being added, then there's also lots more stats about them weapons on. The damaged gold pickaxe does 5 melee damage, 8% critical strike chance. It's a very fast speed, very weak knockback, and 55% pickaxe power, and it can mine meteorite. So I think what we can see here is like an easier, cheaper tool to make, which is weak, but it can also have a benefit. For example, here it can mine meteorite, so you don't have to kill a boss or go into the hell world to mine meteorite. So it's kind of an earlier level to get you geared up as they're making the hell world harder. And it also has minus 17% damage, so that might be effective on the character himself. Like if he has a phase blade out or something, this hits 17% less than that, so it might change depending on what weapon you're having. And also, the Unreal Mega Shark has 30 range damage, 19% critical strike chance, it's insanely fast speed, extremely weak knockback, and a 50% chance to not consume ammo, and it's the mini shark's older brother. Plus 13% damage, plus 14% speed, plus 5% critical strike chance, and plus 10% velocity, and plus 15% knockback. So, even better than the actual mini shark itself, so maybe we're going to see an Unreal Star Cannon, or something like that, or like a laser gun or something cool like that. And it's also its ability that it has a 50% chance not to consume ammo, so you won't tear through meteor shots or whatever as quickly. So that looks pretty awesome as well. Also says at the bottom of this forum thing that there's going to be more updates around Christmas time, about the 15th of December, so about 2 weeks after this big update come in. It's going to be some festive content. And I think that's about it, guys. So thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to see more Terraria videos, and I'm going to be uploading a lot of different games and a lot of different content soon, so check that out too. Tell your friends, and I'll see you next time.